Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Elijah, the third gen here, and today I just wanted to make a video talking about a Shonen Jump series that I've become a big fan of recently, as of having re-caught up after only reading the first 5 chapters as it was coming out, and catching all the way up to the current 23 chapters, and that series is Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is about Taro Sakamoto, an ex-hitman slash assassin, whatever you really want to call it, who is retired. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He's done with killing. And so, what better way to retire than to open up your own little mini mart? And so he does that, and he lives a peaceful life until Shin, somebody from the foundation he used to work at, comes and visits him, and it just goes from there. It's a great series that everybody can enjoy, so I want to talk about it. The first thing I want to address is the absolutely amazing art. It's honestly my personal favorite part of the story. Is the art style at points can be scratchy and then very good looking. And by scratchy, I'll put up a picture. That's what I mean by scratchy, and I think it's an absolutely amazing art style. One of my favorite. It's on par with Blue Box for that beautiful kind of looking art. And I really enjoy it, and I think everybody can. It's very easy to look at, and I think it also makes the visual gags of Sakamoto's double chin, just flopping. And I think it's absolutely amazing because it also goes great with some of the action. And I don't want to spoil too much with the panels I'm putting up on screen right now. So I'll try my best not to spoil anything, but it's great. It shows action amazing and then is also able to do the gags really well. And it's a great part of Sakamoto Days, and my personal favorite is just the art. But the other part I also really enjoy is the characters. And no, the characters are not deep, profound characters like you would find in other manga. They're just super enjoyable characters that I think everybody can come to love at some point, whether it's Liu, Shin, Sakamoto, or even the side characters that come around. Because the cast feels ever expanding, and especially with the most recent chapter, chapter 27, the cast seems to grow so much, and none of them look the same, which is also a really big plus. Is the character design makes every character seem individualistic. None of them seem the same. It's it's all there. It's really good, and I really enjoy it. Every character is different, and it doesn't feel like tropes you've really seen and shonen before, even though they feel like new renditions to tropes you've seen, but so new that it's nice to see, and especially in this action centric manga, it's fun to see them have those one off chapters and interact, and that's why, like I was saying, Sakamoto's art style does that great. And those one-off little interaction chapters, like you wouldn't imagine, slight spoiler to an arc, they go to a fair. It's amazing because they go to this fair and it's just a one-off little fun, but then at the end of the chapter the action is introduced, and then for the next 6 chapters we get a really fun action-packed arc. And that's how most Sakamoto Days chapters go. It goes, hey, action, action, and then boom, you get a little one-off fun chapter, action arc, boom, fun off, and it just builds on top of each other, and it's super fun to see. None of the arcs run for too long. I'd say there's 3 or 4 main arcs in the story right now, and they're all roughly 6 or 7 chapters. This most recent one, I think being the longest and arguably my favorite. It's just really great, and it's fun because none of the arcs feel old, but at the same time, they're not really doing anything new. But it's just fun to see, and especially with the recent character design of the villains we've seen, who I'll show a panel of the coolest looking one. It's really sick, and so it's great coming into a series this early to see so much promise, especially with dope looking villains and seeing how it can build on top of each other. And it's not normal to be able to say this, but as of 27 chapters, I feel like Sakamoto Days has earned its full run to get the finish it wants, and I don't think there should be any risk of it getting canceled. With volume sales around 30,000, It's not great, but it has that niche community that really loves it, and I'm sure if it gets to 50 chapters, we'll get an anime, and then boom, I'm not saying it's going to be doing Jujutsu Kaisen levels, but it's going to be doing better. And then it has earned its full run to do a great story because that's what it does. None of the parts of the story feel out of the blue, just like, oh, what? It all feels connected. And Sakamoto does that great. And at 27 chapters, it's a fun story to read. Everybody should read it. If you haven't read it, hey, 27 chapters. I caught up in a day. Of course, when I caught up, it was at about 15 chapters. But still, just go through it. It's great. There's a lot of awesome action, fun character interactions, and even better art. So, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, if you want to see more content, please feel free to like and subscribe. Besides that, have a good day. New upload coming in a week. Peace.